Walsh Bay has changed considerably over the past 100 years. Its distinctive architectural fabric is defined by wharves that were once used for maritime trade in the early 20th century and workers' housing in the surrounding areas. More recently, new development including apartments, restaurants, a theatre and a dance studio has been inserted into the old wharves in an attempt to revitalise the area that was once activated by the working class and industry trades. The new architectural fabric is sympathetic to the old. While each wharf treatment is different, the new buildings and refurbishments echo the same scale, repetition, proportions and colours of the old. Numerous details reveal the innovative reuse of older building materials for new functions. Although the new development is visually considerate to the historic fabric, its true impact is revealed through the lens of those who experience Walsh Bay.
Take Abigail, for example. She trains at the Bangara Dance Studio on Wharf 4 and 5. While on her break, Abigail wanders around the wharves, but avoids eating near the expensive restaurants because she feels out of place in her sweaty dance uniform along the well-dressed residence and private functions. She doesn't really know why the lower-priced cafes are empty, but avoids them too for the lack of people. Instead, she finds a spot near the Fisherman on Wharf 2 where she can finally relax. She can sit on the old timber edge and dangle her legs in cool breeze while she eats her inexpensive homemade salad. Here we have Greg. Greg has a date tonight, and friends told him Walsh Bay was a nice area. Not knowing where to go, they wander along the piers. They feel a bit awkward about the lack of people and empty restaurants. The grandness of the buildings strengthen this feeling of emptiness. Coming to Wharf 6 and 7, Greg is relieved to see people, but upon closer proximity, he feels out of place among people in fancy attire in expensive restaurants. He leads his date to the low-end, crowded street behind to enjoy Chinese dumplings with a Tsingtao beer in the pleasant autumn evening. Clarissa is a resident on Wharf 6. After a night out with the girls in Circular Quay, she decides to walk home. She feels rather uncomfortable walking through Wharfs 2 to 4 as they are deserted, all apart from a few fishermen who she wishes wouldn't fish so close to her private home. She walks quickly until she immediately feels at ease when surrounded by familiar faces in the restaurant. The ambient lighting is comforting compared to the floodlights found on other wharfs. Approaching her apartment, Clarissa knows will sleep well hearing the soft sounds of the water.
Although the new development is sympathetic to the historic fabric of the wharves, the privatisation in Walsh Bay does not fully reignite what was once a bustling area for the working class and industry. It has become an exclusive area and therefore loses its historical sense of place.